To a few people, the letters WRX mean a lot, but to other people, they really don't mean anything. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what a WRX is. You start with a Subaru Impreza, their entry-level model, which retails, by the way, for $23,495. You add a turbocharger to that flat 4-cylinder 2.5-liter engine, you get yourself 230 horsepower and 235 pound-feet of torque. This is all new for 2006, as displacement has been bumped from a 2-liter to a 2.5. Add to that 5-speed manual transmission, Subaru's incredible symmetrical all-wheel drive system, 17-inch wheels, big brakes, and you have yourself an amazing driving machine. Also with the WRX, you'll get the sports seats, the spoiler, aggressive front fascia, and it's a complete package. As far as I'm concerned, it's one of those little gems out there in the automotive world that everyone should discover. I know I am falling in, I've always been in love with this car, but the more I drive it, I'm blown away by the car's performance. With the WRX, you also get sports seats, you get chrome tailpipe on the end, basically everything to complete a very sporty look. Now, WRX has something to do with WRC, the World Rally Championship. Subaru is a strong competitor in that racing sport, and this car stands as the basic building block for the STI, which retails for $48,995, which we also get here. And this particular WRX model retails for $35,495. Now on the road, this car will kick up dust, snow, everything. It's got tremendous grip, amazing traction, excellent power. The problem with that power, though, is that it's coupled to turbo lag, so you really have to keep it in the right rev range to benefit the most from that turbocharged engine. Otherwise, my personal gripe with the drive of the car is that brake pedal. Now, however, the brakes perform well enough, but that brake pedal is very wooden and has a very disconnected feel to what is going on. So you have to pay particular attention, especially when you're braking from high speeds or if you're trying to straighten out after going a little bit sideways. Now, perhaps the most disappointing thing about the WRX is the interior. It's very plain Jane. There isn't much going on here. Although this is a very focused driver's car, for the price, we would expect maybe a little bit more. Regardless, what we have, one of my favorite things, are racing pedals, if you'd like. They're wider, they have nice grippy rubber mounts on it, so heel to toe is very easy, grip is very nice. Steering wheel is a good size, although I prefer the Momo wheel that you find like in a Legacy 2.5 GT. Just the way I like it. Again, the gauges, the tachometer is right in the middle. That's what you need to look at. Speedometer, not necessary. Radio is a double DIN size. It's okay, the sound is fair. There's nothing particularly special about it. 3 rotary knobs for the HVAC controls, very straightforward. The clutch is very heavy, by the way, and if you're stuck in traffic, you're going to make yourself some huge calf muscles. I know that's what I'm working on right now. The shifter is also a little bit heavy to work, but this is a car that you have to work for to make it run, so you got your work cut out for you. The seats, they look great. You have amazing back support, upper shoulder support, the lumbar support is good. Lateral is also good, but the lower cushion itself is a little bit short on leg or lower thigh support. So, small compromise there perhaps, but I would have expected maybe a little bit more of that lower leg support, especially in a car with such a sporty nature. Rear seat leg room is kind of tight. The seat itself is soft, not particularly comfortable, and there are no adjustable headrests back there. I love the shape and size of the interior. It's a compact look. It does a very good job for what it has to do. In general, it's fine. The fit and finish is good. The choice of materials is fine, but it's starting to look dated. Although the Impreza itself is getting a little bit old, it's hard to deny how good this car looks. Now, it is certainly aimed at a boy racer, and well, I give up. I give in. I'm a boy racer. Until I grow up, maybe someday, this is the type of car that I'm really into. Now you're looking at that functional hood scoop, big spoiler. I just enjoy driving this car so much. It's a good thing that I can't really afford it at this price, because I would either end up in jail or have so many tickets that I'd have to find a 4th and 5th job. Now Subarus in general, as I've always said, They're quite reliable, very robust. It's hard to say that it's not that bad on gas, because it is kind of bad on gas, and especially if you enjoy that boost and that rush of power, it's just going to consume more fuel, but it's hard to not do that. This car is amazing to drive. There are very few out there like it in the US that are lucky enough to have the Evo 9, which basically is more of a competitor to the STI, but the driving dynamics are fairly similar. If you want to have a great time this winter, or even in the summer if you have a sand pit not too far, this is the car you gotta buy.